Joined live by Nadim Houry, who is in Paris. He is the executive director at the Arab Reform Initiative. Welcome to TRT World. So we're hearing that Lebanon, of course, is a crucial factor in these talks in Islamabad, and yet Israel and Hezbollah are still exchanging fire.
Definitely. Look, I mean, it's really Israel that has refused to include Lebanon in the ceasefire, even though the Pakistani mediator, and now it becomes clear from U.S. reporting that the U.S. actually had signed off that Lebanon ceasefire would be included. So that's the main issue today, ongoing attacks. Now, and who will negotiate on behalf of Lebanon? The Lebanese government wants to be the one responsible for negotiation, which is totally natural, and it's natural right. And we see Iran trying to say that they will negotiate on behalf of Lebanon in Islamabad.
That's an important question. Who will negotiate on behalf of Lebanon? What if there is no one at the table for Lebanon?
Well, in Islamabad, there will definitely be no one. In Washington, there may be some interactions between, or pre-negotiations in many ways, between Lebanese and Israelis. The problem is, there are really two questions before these negotiations, in my view, could be meaningful. One, would Israel agree to a ceasefire, which has been a condition of the Lebanese president so far? And two, what pressure can Lebanon exert on Israel with international support, with U.S. support, to get Israel to withdraw from the land they have occupied in Lebanon? If the negotiations are just going to be about how will Lebanon disarm Hezbollah, but without Israel giving in, liberating the lands they have recently occupied, I think these negotiations will end in failure very, very quickly.
And yet we know who can stop Israel from attacking Lebanon. We know who that person is, but what will it take for that to happen?
So I think what can change the calculus of Trump are really three things. The first is if Iran sticks to its demands on Lebanon. So we heard J.D. Vance actually a couple of nights ago. He was actually quite dismissive, saying, basically telling Iran, you're not seriously going to jeopardize the negotiations with us over Lebanon. And that's the question a lot of Lebanese are asking. Is Iran simply using Lebanon as one negotiating card, some small leverage that they will give up as they enter negotiations for goals that are more important to them? Or are they serious? And if they are serious about it, we can imagine a scenario where Trump exerts pressure on Israel to say, look, I really want to find a deal with the Iranians. So that's one point. The other, and this will take a bit more time, is if pressure on the ground in Lebanon builds up, what is the Israeli endgame right now? They clearly have military dominance in the skies. We know they can inflict incredible damage on Lebanon. But what's their political exit route? Their only political exit route at the end of the day is a strengthened Lebanese state that can disarm Hezbollah. And the fact that Israel is actually bombing today Lebanese state institutions, they're in a way weakening the only actor that can ultimately disarm Hezbollah. Will they realize that? How long will it take them? Because they clearly cannot disarm Hezbollah simply from the sky. And the third point is whether we will see Arab countries down the line demand some sort of new regional security arrangement that would include Lebanon. But this, at this stage, is really far off.
Nadim, you raised so many interesting points with regards to Lebanon and, of course, Hezbollah. Nadim Houry, thank you very much indeed for sharing your expertise and time with us. Thank you.
Thank you.